Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with a quick update on Hurricane Gonzalo issued on Monday evening. Hopefully you've battened down the hatches now because Gonzalo is on its way, or at least the remnants of it. This was a satellite picture just as the sun was going down this evening, and you can see Gonzalo out towards the west here. You see that hook of cloud here extending around the area of low pressure, and all of this passing its way eastwards. Now, it'll bring heavy bursts of rain tonight, but the main feature is going to be the wind. Track it coming in here. This is 7 o'clock this evening. The low centred off towards the west of Ireland, as we've just seen on the satellite picture. By 10 o'clock we've got gales across western Scotland, across much of Ireland. Winds by then gusting 60 miles an hour across western parts of Ireland. And then through tonight, those strong winds passing in eastwards. Midnight seeing the strongest of the winds across most of Ireland, winds of 60 miles an hour here, but widespread gales by then affecting western coasts and hills. And then the strong winds pass eastwards through the early hours, bringing gusts of 50 miles an hour across central southern parts of England, 50 miles an hour northeast England, probably 60 miles an hour for northwest England, northern coasts of Wales and Northern Ireland. And then rush hour in the morning, it's a windy start to the day. Probably southern coast of England seeing gusts of 50 miles an hour, but actually through parts of the southern Midlands, southwest England, southern Wales, you might well wonder what the fuss is about here, gusting 30 miles per hour. However, across northern England, southern parts of Scotland, across Northern Ireland, gusts here getting up to 60 miles an hour, and we're going to be at 50 miles an hour across eastern parts of the country. Now, through the morning, Gonzalo really starts to spin up and go a bit wild. We're now getting a little bit concerned about these winds late on Tuesday morning into the early part of Tuesday afternoon. Because as the proper northwesterly gets going, there is the chance of gusts of 80 miles an hour across exposed parts of central, northern and northwestern Scotland. Could be looking at 70 miles an hour across northwestern parts of England and possibly northern parts of Wales. West Wales, southwest England may just get to 60 miles an hour in exposed places. Through the Midlands we're looking at 50 to 60 miles an hour possibly, and across southeast England probably 50 miles an hour. Now down the eastern coast of England around 50 to 60 miles an hour as well is possible. And actually those speeds tending to increase as the afternoon progresses. So for much of eastern Scotland and eastern England, we look at a risk of 70 mile an hour gusts on exposed coasts during the middle part of Tuesday. Probably by then 60 miles an hour in the west. Lighter winds always towards the southwest and along southern coast of England, because with the winds from the northwest it's so protected there, so about 40 miles an hour here, but still looking at 70 miles an hour for northern and western parts of Scotland, and probably around a 60 miles an hour across the exposed parts of Northern Ireland. And those strong winds holding on until the evening down eastern coast, but towards the west they'll start to ease as the evening progresses, and they'll continue to ease during the course of the night. Now, what I've just shown you is pretty much worst case scenario, and there are some uncertainties around how these gusts develop. Certain parts of the jigsaw will need to fall into place in order for the gusts that I've just shown you. But I think generally we are going to be looking at this sort of area as seeing the strongest of the winds here. We're going to be finding typical gusts of 70 miles an hour. I think we could be looking at 60 to 70 miles an hour across northwestern parts of England and also across the northern parts of Wales. Down through the Midlands of Wales, 50 to 60 miles an hour is probably covering it. Southwest England, probably around a 50 mile an hour here. I think southern coast of England could get a 50 miles an hour, particularly from the early parts of that wind system coming through tomorrow morning. Those probably aren't quite as strong in the afternoon. Down the eastern coast though, remember me saying it's particularly the afternoon, we could be seeing gusts of 70 miles an hour there. Still some uncertainties in the system, but of course we'll keep you informed right the way throughout here at weatherweb.net. Don't forget to check back to the website for further information, or you can subscribe to us at YouTube. Just do a search for Weather School and subscribe to the videos there. You'll get an emailed update then of when the videos are updated. So whatever you're doing, have a safe night. And do be prepared for the winds tomorrow. Make allowances for your journeys, etc. tomorrow. They may take a little bit longer, but whatever you're doing, thanks for watching. Have a great evening and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.